Here are 8 steps to get your shit together. They get more crucial as the video goes on. So stick around to the end if you want to get the most out of this. Let's get into it. The first step to getting your shit together is awareness. Now, if you're even watching this video, you're probably acutely aware that something is not right. Okay, otherwise, why would you be watching? You've become aware that something has to change, something's not quite right. If you aren't aware of the issue, how can you really begin to tackle it? If you do have an idea of what your issue is, that's fantastic, because now you have an idea about what you might need to do to change. If you feel like you're kind of okay, you feel like maybe something's not quite right, but you just can't put your finger on it, something's just off. If that's you, I would do this. Take a piece of paper and write out these 4 categories: wealth, health, relationships, and happiness. Now I want you to grade each of these from 1 to 10. So 10 being absolutely fantastic, 1 being absolutely terrible. Just be brutally honest with yourself when you're doing this. The chances are that if your score is really low on one of the first 3 categories, then your happiness is automatically going to be low. This is actually a really effective tool on zeroing in on where you're lacking so that you can start to feel happier. The second step to getting your shit together is to forget about the end goal. Sometimes we set these massive goals for ourselves, and at the very beginning, it can feel like you're standing at the bottom of Mount Everest, you know, and you're just looking up to the top and thinking, I've got to get up there, don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it. It can all be very, very daunting. My goal for YouTube right now is to hit 100k subs. That's quite daunting if you look at how many I've got right now. But first I need to hit 75k. First I need to hit 50k. First I need to hit 25k. So what do I do in order to make that happen? It doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to achieve. All you really need to do is to concentrate on 2 things. You have 2 jobs. One is to show up consistently, day in and day out. And 2 is to not quit until you get your result. You don't have to concentrate on a million things. If you just concentrate on those 2, it's foolproof. The third step to getting your shit together is you have to monitor yourself. You have to run inventory on yourself. You absolutely have to monitor your productivity to see where your time is going, and you have to track your habits. If, for example, your relationships are suffering, but you have 8.5 hours of screen time every single day, what the fuck are you doing? If you're going to the gym like 4 times a week, but you can't breathe properly because you're not doing any cardio and you're vaping every day, what are we doing? Learn to track your productivity and your habits. Step number 4 to getting your shit together is you have to remove the poison. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, what vices do you have that are holding you back? Maybe it's cigarettes. Maybe it's nicotine, maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's weed, maybe it's cocaine. It doesn't matter what it is. It is holding you back and stopping you from becoming the person you were born to be. So it has to go. Step number 5 to getting your shit together is you have to train like an athlete. Now, I don't mean become Mr. fucking Olympia or become Usain Bolt, but you should treat your health and your physique like a second job, and you need to show up consistently every single day. Let me ask you a question. If there was a pill that you could take that would help you live longer, improve your moods, improve your physique, make you more attractive to the opposite sex, and give you more energy, would you take that pill? Of course you would. That pill is called exercise, and athletes take it day in and day out. So should you. Step number 6 to getting your shit together is throw your fucking phone against the wall, or just delete all of your social media apps. If you've looked at your productivity or even your screen time, you probably are aware that a lot of your time is being wasted on your phone. In the UK in 2023, the average adult spent 3 hours 50 minutes per day on their mobile phone, 6.4 hours per day on the internet on any device. They spent 4 hours watching TV every single day, and they also spent 1.3 hours listening to music. Now, assuming they did all those things separately, that's around 16 hours or 5,632 hours per year. Just think of what you could do with that time If you're trying to achieve anything and be more productive, you should probably start with your phone. Step number 7 to getting your shit together is to stop doing what everybody else does. Let's face it, most people have poor pockets and poor habits. They hate their jobs, they hate their spouse, they hate the house that they live in, they hate the city that they live in. They can't do what they want. They don't drive the car that they want. The list goes on and on and on. So if you don't want what everybody else has, then don't do what everybody else does. You have to be willing to do what other people are not prepared to do. The final step to getting your shit together is to meditate every single day. Just like the exercise pill. If there was a pill that you could take that would help you to be more calm, more relaxed throughout the day, help you make better decisions, help you live longer, improve focus, improve sleep, would you take it? Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it's your responsibility to reach your potential.